Now to an NBC News investigation into a pattern of abuse at the world's largest Pentecostal denomination, the Assemblies of God. For decades, a man who some called the holiest man on earth abused young men and boys. Survivors and advocates say for a long time, church leaders looked the other way. A warning, some content in this story might be hard to hear.
I can tell you that I'm a registered sex offender.
A shocking confession from youth minister Daniel Savala in his living room.
I knew that I was wrong.
Joseph Cleveland's youth pastor brought him to that same room when he was 15.
This is like right after I met Daniel.
Now a father of 3, Cleveland says back then he was looking for a father figure himself. He was told Savala could help guide him.
He was more like a guru. Like if you struggle with something, let's go ask Daniel.
When did your relationship go from spiritual guidance to something else?
Day 2. It starts kind of slow. It starts with him changing in front of me. Or let's talk about masturbation or pornography.
Cleveland says Savala's openness was revelatory.
I can finally talk about this stuff with somebody who everybody has told me to trust and respect.
But for a decade, Cleveland says Savala took that trust and twisted it.
Probably within a year, he kind of progresses to like oral sex, where he kind of forces himself on me.
Makes you do that?
Yeah. Sorry. Every time you talk about it, you relive it, so. And I remember distinctly him grabbing the back of my head and forcing me onto him. It's a memory that never goes away.
That abuse allegedly happened here in Savala's ivy-covered bungalow, nicknamed the Lion's Den. Other victims say it happened here in the backyard sauna. According to lawsuits, police reports, online forums, and interviews with NBC News, Savala had access to boys and young men through Chi Alpha, a college campus ministry run by the Assemblies of God, the world's largest Pentecostal denomination. In a statement to NBC News, the Assemblies of God says it directed Chi Alpha leaders in Texas to stay away from Savala in 2018 and took appropriate actions when it received reports of sexual abuse in 2023. But records show the church knew of Savala's misconduct years before all that. This is what you call your war room?
Yes.
Ron Blumenkemper Jr. was a member of Chi Alpha in Texas in the 90s. Years later, Blumenkemper learned that in 2012, Daniel Savala was charged with 11 counts of sexually abusing boys in Alaska. He pleaded guilty to 1 count and was a registered sex offender. Chi Alpha leaders in Texas rallied to his defense.
They raised the money for him. They wrote letters to the judge.
For his defense?
For his defense.
Back in Houston, Chi Alpha members continued bringing young men and boys to see Savala. Over the next decade, at least 6 people alerted the Assemblies of God that Chi Alpha was exposing young people to a sex offender. NBC News found emails and phone calls were dismissed or ignored. In 2023, Blumenkemper launched his online forum.
Story after story of people saying, I told, they did nothing.
It was the forum that changed everything for Stephen and Jessica Holt.
I call my husband and say, I think that this is Papa Daniel, and if it is, our son has been to his house.
Their son, a minor we're not naming, was just 13 when he was introduced to Savala through their former church. Years after that conviction in Alaska, the Holts thought it was an honor.
Daniel was Jesus, Moses, Daniel, Papa Daniel.
The holiest man on earth.
But they say Savala used that persona to groom victims and normalize abuse. They say 4 Chi Alpha members trained by Savala abused their boy.
The guys were pulling their penises out in a circle, encouraging our son to do the same. They would put his head in their crotch and make, sexual sounds.
Why do you think these men who are accused were able to abuse your son over and over again?
He trusted them. And they had phrases of nudity is unity. Everyone does this. It's normal.
Savala says much the same thing in that 2023 confession tape he made with a lawyer obtained by NBC News. It's unclear why he made the video.
I would say, oh, this is natural, this is fun, and I won't tell anybody.
In that video, he says the church had no idea what he was doing. Savala is in jail, facing criminal charges, but has not entered a plea. His lawyers did not respond to a request for comment. 6 of Savala's proteges are also charged with sexual abuse. The Holts sued the Assemblies of God for negligence and settled for an undisclosed sum. The Assemblies of God says they were heartbroken to hear allegations against Savala and the pain his reported actions caused, saying they're doing everything we can to help.
What do you want to see from the Assemblies of God now?
I want to see them release all the reports and take full responsibility. We knew he was a registered sex offender and we didn't do enough, and we're sorry.
An apology is what many say they're waiting for.
In 2023, the Assemblies of God did an internal investigation into the alleged abuse. Accusers like Joseph Cleveland, who you just saw in our story, say the Assemblies of God hasn't made enough changes. They are urging the church to release a report on that investigation. Meanwhile, Daniel Savala is awaiting trial. At least 10 people have accused him of sexual misconduct in criminal filings, lawsuits, and signed statements.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.